Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we are at Blue Heron's Sancta model. The property behind me features 5 bedrooms, 6 baths. This is over 6,500 square foot of interior living. This also features a detached casita, beautiful backyard oasis, and biophilic living. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at today's property tour. Starting on the exterior of this home, we have very minimalistic lines throughout, a very common theme that Blue Heron does on their builds. Now here on the driveway, this is where you would pull up into this motor court. You have a gate that opens up on both sides that brings you up to the 4-car garage. Now on these garage doors, we have glass black paneling that is reflective, that gives it that extra modern feel coming up to this property. And this feels so alive out here with all the vegetation throughout, desert terrain, and through this pavement you have those rocks that stretch to the other side there. Now coming up to the front of the property, we're going to have this dirt path that brings us to another gate. This would be your more formal way of entering the property, but I took you guys through that motor gate. So coming up through here, you have more plant life all throughout. And I said that this property is biophilic living. This is another theme that Blue Heron likes to do. So they intertwine the nature with the house quite a lot. So you'll see that with the pocket sliders that open up and different features throughout. But up this stair now, this will take you to the backyard. And I haven't seen a front door like this. This would technically be your front door, which is a full pocket slider that goes all the way in, creating this seamless indoor-outdoor experience before we even get into the home. So let's talk about this little courtyard area first. Here you have sitting, this vegetation in front. It's nice and shaded here. So if you're hanging out here in the summer with this Vegas heat, it's quite hot here right now and it is completely cool. On this side, you have 3 fountains creating that tranquil water effect with this stone on the exterior. So you have different materials on the exterior of this property. You have the stucco in gray and beige, and this stone that acts as an accent going up through here, also bringing in a little bit of light to this fountain. Now we are now at the front of the property, so let's go ahead and take a look inside. So bringing everyone into the inside of the property, we have very high ceilings above with the VM ceilings. This is a trademark of Blue Heron for their modern features that they put on their properties. So that as an upgrade that you have on the property makes it more minimal, more seamless with those air vents and lighting all ducked in one row. In front of me is the living room. Beautiful coffee table in the middle with this L-shaped couch. And this faces this TV wall with your linear fireplace down below. That stonework that we saw on the exterior that goes all the way from floor to ceiling. And if you look at the top too, you will see that lighting on the ceiling as well that matches the one down below. So it just brings the property together more with that ambient lighting. So let's go over here now. Tile slabs down below. And on the back here, I'll open this up really quick and show you guys what I mean when it comes to this seamless indoor-outdoor experience that Blue Heron creates on their builds. So right here we have another pocket slider. This is the same size as the one as your front door, and this opens very seamlessly, blending the nature into the property. On the exterior, more vegetation and lava rock that then blends into your regular beige rocks into this backyard oasis. I cannot wait to show you guys this yard. It is super tranquil out there, and throughout the house we're going to have other experiences with pocket sliders opening up there. But let's bring everyone through here now. There's also 2 sides to this downstairs. This side is going to take you to the primary, and then that side will take you to more entertainment. But in front of us is the formal dining area that's accompanied by this bar. So we have floating shelves on the back here, wet bar area with your storage down below. This is a perfect place to put your favorite drinks while you're here having guests over, entertaining with dinner with that wine wall on the back. You have your wine wall here with your go-to drinks on the back. And this also overlooks the living room, which I really love. This is a very open floor plan that blends seamlessly together with a great flow. So let's go into the kitchen now. Waterfall edge countertop with quartz material on top, and there's this gold swirl all throughout with sitting down below. So also on this island you have the sitting with that same lighting underneath that also reflects the living room. This lighting is also on the backsplash here, and something different that you won't see on your average island is this cutout in the middle here. So you have that lava rock, that LED lighting below, and this stretches all the way across the island, adding that nature effect to the kitchen. Now on the opposite side here, we have dovetail handles with these wood front cabinets all throughout. On the island, you have your stainless steel sink and dishwasher that also overlook the main living quarters. Off to my left, you're gonna have this 6-burner stove with a griddle in the middle. This is by Wolf. Hood vent is above, and it is encased in the same material as the cabinets, so everything blends very seamlessly here. And you can tell too, they put extra cabinets all the way to the ceiling to utilize this space as best as possible. I also really like this backsplash. It's the same material as the island, but goes up as well, pulling everything together more. On the back end, more storage all throughout. You have your double Wolf oven, microwave off to the left, and this huge industrial sized fridge and freezer that also blend into the cabinets. I love when they do this because it makes everything the same tone and just blend a whole lot more in a minimal way. There's also back here your pantry. So when you walk back here, you have more storage, a shelf, and the pantry is off to the left here through this door, shelving to the left and right. And right in front, this is also a door that will take you into the backyard quarters that we will check out in just a little bit here. But let's go ahead around this corner and check out the primary suite. So leaving the main living quarters now, we're gonna pass by this pocket slider, and this whole wing is gonna be dedicated to the primary suite. Now on this home, there's actually gonna be 2 primaries, so you could pick which one you like best, the one downstairs or the one upstairs. So when you enter this room, off to the right is your bathroom first. So let's go in here. This is one of my favorite bathrooms. You have your water closet off to the right, and as soon as you walk in, you can see that lighting above, freestanding tub right in the middle with the hose attachment and this oversized shower. Again, we're gonna have that lava rock feature that's reoccurring that we saw in the kitchen. They're gonna also utilize that on the bathtub here that is gonna go around the perimeter of the shower and all throughout. Now on the back wall, double vanities, makeup bar in the middle, and this is just one of those touches to the sinks that stand out from the rest. You have the wood fronts, dovetail handles, and this drain is pretty much seamless because they use the same quartz material to go into the sink instead of your typical porcelain or stainless steel. So this is just going that extra mile to show what luxury is in a bathroom. Now down here, this is your oversized shower. So through this door, you have a waterfall head above, 2 regular heads and your hose attachment, and then your control panel here with the beautiful book match material on the back wall. So another thing that this bathroom has is an outdoor shower. This is another reason why I say this is biophilic living, and Blue Heron executes it perfectly. So if we come out here, vegetation all throughout with this stone down below, and right above me, you're gonna have a waterfall head feature. That is your outdoor shower to accompany this bathroom. So if I turn this on, you could come out here, hang out, super tranquil and serene with all of the trees throughout. And it's very private here too, so none of your neighbors will see you, which is very important. But let's go back in here now because this bathroom doesn't end there. You can see that LED lighting recessed into this stone again, and all the way at the end is your walk-in closet. This is a ton of space, especially with the island in the middle, shoe racks all throughout, and drawers. This is everything you need plus more on a closet. It is simply designed and tucked away here. Now that is everything for the bathroom. Let's go on the other side and check out the primary suite. And I want to point out one more thing here too. If you take a look at this mirror, so you have your mirrors to the left and right, but then you have this see-through glass where you can actually see into the bedroom. This is something else that Blue Heron does a lot on their builds that I just want to point out, because it opens up the space more. You still get your mirrors, but then you could also see across into your bathroom or into your primary suite. So bringing everyone into the primary bedroom now. To the right, this is your wet bar area, sub-zero fridge, sink, some storage and floating shelves with that mirror to open up the space even more. Now on the back, you have your fireplace that's electric, that quartz material again, and stone that goes floor to ceiling, acting as a beautiful accent wall with your TV on top. You could also see again that lighting on top and on the bottom really resembles the fireplace wall on the living room, so I just want to point that out. But in front, some lounging here, which is perfect. Bed on the back with your 2 nightstands and a different tile material here, acting as another accent in this room, which I love. You could also see above again this VM ceiling where you have your lights and air vents all in one line. This room also connects to the outdoors, to this backyard. So if you take this door, we're in the yard. There's tons of windows here too. There's one in front and then 3 panels here, so you get a ton of natural light to this property. So we're actually gonna go into the backyard first here, and then we will meet on the other side to check out the other wing of the downstairs. So let's go ahead and check it out. So bringing everyone to this backyard, this is on a ½ acre lot. And as soon as you step out, you can see this elevated hot tub that's on an infinity edge. So you're gonna get that water effect going down to the rocks down below. And also this pool, because this stretches all the way to the main pocket sliders we saw in the beginning of the video. And this is also on a 0 edge and is split on the left side that we'll see in just a second. But down below we have rocks with these stone slabs that bring us down to this backyard. Off to my right, we have some lounging and tons of grass throughout. That brings us to this covered sitting area over here. And this is perfect for outdoor entertainment. With this covered area above, you have the recessed lighting, lounging to the left and right of this fireplace in the middle. And this directly looks at the back of your house and backyard. So you can see the pool here, how it stretches all the way down with that sunken sitting area. That sunken sitting area is probably one of my favorite features because it is pretty much flush to the pool. When we get to the other wing of the property, we could walk down there because the access is actually there, but it is a great touch to this yard. So over here is your outdoor bar. There's also one inside, but this has a waterfall edge, black stone material on top, and another Lynx fridge with your sink and stainless steel Link grill to top it off in this backyard kitchen space. It is nice and covered and shaded here, so when you're grilling here in the summer, you're not gonna be burning out in the heat. And this is actually attached to the casita back here. This is about 475 square foot. You could use this as a pool house or another bedroom. There's pocket sliders on both sides here, so you're gonna get that seamless indoor-outdoor living experience on this casita as well. So with one step in, more entertainment, some lounging in the back, and this is a great space just to utilize for however you want. If you want to make this an outdoor gym, that would be great, having this as a workout area and these open, letting it breathe, or into a bedroom, because you do have a closet that is through this door and a bathroom that is off to the right of that. So this bathroom has a full shower, your vanity and sink, this textured stone on the back, and then your toilet. So if you want to make this a room, pool house, anything you need, I love the flexibility and utility that this casita brings. Now back to the outside, we'll see this 0 edge pool again, and these stone slabs go all the way down to the other side of the backyard where we have lounging. That's great for tanning. And I like how they implemented this that goes across the pool, because it's just that one of those features that stand out on the yard where it's nice and separate with this wet deck. People can walk across here when you're entertaining to the casita and also enjoy the pool. On the other end here, more vegetation all throughout, and we could get a better look of this sunken lounging area. There's the fireplace right in the middle, cushions all throughout, and then you even have 3 TVs on the back wall there. This is great for having people over, throwing on the game, whether it's football, UFC, whatever you like to watch. and hang out there at the fire. It is also partially covered, so there is great utility there as well. Now to this end, we're at another pocket slider that brings you back inside to the left wing of the property. So let's go in there now and check it out. I want to take a quick interruption in this video to say, if you're looking to relocate, buy or sell here in Las Vegas, I am your guy. I'm going to pop my email up right here on the screen. Shoot me an email and I can see how to help you best. Now I'm going to enjoy this sunken lounging area. You enjoy the rest of this video. So back to the interior of the property. This is the second living room and entertainment wing. This is set up great with another TV on the back, lighting above, and couches to the left and right with this coffee table in the middle. So if you don't want to have everyone in the main living room, this is a perfect spot to bring them to enjoy the seamless indoor-outdoor living of the backyard and this bar area. So if we bring everyone over here, this is currently set up as a poker table, but you could put another formal dining table here, and this gives you direct access to that sunken lounging area that I just spoke about. So you could be making drinks here, entertaining, and simply go out here to enjoy the rest of the experience that this home has. But on the other side now, this is your indoor bar, very similar to the one that we just saw outside. Waterfall edge countertop, stools down below, and then you have that mirror feature right below that opens this room up even more. Now inside of this bar, you're gonna have those dovetail handles with those wood fronts that are beige, sub-zero fridge and your sink, and this overlooks the whole entertainment wing here, and you even have floating shelves on the back to display your favorite bottles or glasses like they have here. This also has the stone finish that we've been seeing throughout the property. And then you have your staircase here, but before I get to this, there's a couple of bedrooms that are tucked away here. So these are all en suites on this property, which is a huge plus, and two of them are on this wing. So if we go off to my right first, this is bedroom one, very oversized room with the windows that overlook the backyard here. You have your king size bed, TV on the back, and through this door is your closet and bathroom combo. So you have your floating vanity, that walk-in shower, and then your closet is off to the left, ready to have those built-in custom features done. Now back through here to the hallway, you have a very similar bedroom. Again, a little bit different design with colors, but another window, floating vanity in this bathroom again with that mirror that stretches across with the lighting, and then another walk-in shower with a barn door. These are great to have as en suites on the property, and we're not even done there, because if we go back across to this staircase, there's another powder bath that is tucked away off to my left here that would be utilized for this whole downstairs. And then you have this staircase. So again, we're gonna see that lava rock all on the bottom here. And another thing that they like to do is add this vegetation. And then you have these huge spheres down below to create more of a elemental experience here with the rocks, the sphere, vegetation, and then that stone on the back wall again. It just pulls the house together more and feels like it's more of a nature experience. So let's go ahead and take this staircase now and check out the rest of this home. So bringing everyone up this broken staircase to floor 2, there is a loft that overlooks the downstairs living quarters. But first, let's go to the right wing first, because there's another bedroom here that Jack and Jill's back to the hallway. So you have your closet off to the right, your TV wall, oversized room again, and this bathroom has another floating vanity, barn door, shower off to the right with this mirror that stretches across, and then you're back to the hallway now. So I like how that Jack and Jill's back. Now we are in the loft. So right away we have lounging with your coffee table in the middle, and to accompany that you have your billiards table, TV wall on the back, and I love how open it is up here because you could see directly down below us to where we began the video in the living room, that LED lighting again, and these picture windows bringing in a ton of natural light, not only to the downstairs, but also up here. So leaving the loft area, we have more windows here, and this is the second primary suite that I talked to you guys about earlier. But before we get in there, let's check out this upstairs balcony. So if we open this, this has another fireplace, 2 lounging chairs, and this overlooks the backyard down below. So you get a great view of your pool, casita, and this is a great spot to just come hang out at, have some entertainment up here with the billiards table, and enjoy your day. But let's go to the second primary suite now. This bedroom is huge, 2 lounging chairs in the center, and I like how these are shaped. This is a very different design that they chose for these cushions. And then on the back wall, linear fireplace with that lighting, wet bar off to the left with your Sub-Zero fridge, sink, shelves, and mirror to top it all off. Now these picture windows also overlook your backyard, bringing in a ton of that natural light to this bedroom. So now let's go take a look at the bathroom up here. There's no bathtub here because that's what you're gonna have downstairs. But over here, you have vanity 1 storage down below with these unique bowl-shaped sinks, this textured backsplash here, and mirror and lighting. In front of me, this is your oversized shower, bench on the back, 2 faucets above, and off to the right is another sink, makeup bar with this mirror that stretches all the way across this corner, and then you have your water closet over here. Now this closet is super oversized but not fully built out, so this leaves it up to your imagination to go ahead and customize this closet as you need, do things how you want. But I think the one downstairs is a great example of what you can do up here. So that is everything for the top floor and the whole property tour. That wraps it up for this week's episode. As always, leave a like, comment your favorite feature, and subscribe for weekly property tours every Thursday at 4 p.m. Also, to make sure to turn on your notification bell. We're traveling a lot and going into a lot of more luxury homes, so make sure you're the first to check it out. Other than that, I will see you guys in the next property tour.